I live here in the Grand-Bouctouche native community, just outskirts of Bouctouche. Grand-Bouctouche is the river of fire. Because if you go from the bay and come up the river in the early evening, the sun sets at the west, and it grows like a red ball of fire, and it's right in your face. So they call that Grand-Bouctouche. Well, my dad moved here in 1957, so I was possibly 12, 13, something like that, and I've been here since. I learned how to fish, how to hunt when I was very young. I enjoyed being in the forest and nature because that's what my parents taught me, my grandparents, my uncles. I was taught very young about cultural values, my language for one thing, and to be always proud of who I was. When I moved here in Bouctouche, this is Acadian. I knew nothing. I didn't understand the language. I didn't understand the customs. Their sports I didn't understand. They could, some of them had a hard time speaking English. I had a hard time speaking French, but we communicated. Being in sports, there is no prejudice. People accept you better because of your skills. So everywhere that I went where there was sports, I would get involved. I went to school in Bathurst in a community college for a couple of years there. I became a mechanic by trade, and I was a fisherman prior to that. My father was. We grew some trout there for a while, and we sold them to other pond growers. I became a captain, and I could captain a boat just as well as anybody else could. St. John Ambulance was looking for recruits or volunteers, because we were all volunteers back then. I don't know, I forget how many hours I had volunteered. It was over 500 or something like that hours. I was taught to be a leader almost very young. My parents, my grandparents, and my uncles, and then also some of the elders that I knew. Our people are not accustomed to alcohol. We got very dependent on it. You don't know until you take that first drink what it does to you. Everybody knew me being a drunk, and it wouldn't even give me a job But when they saw that I could stay sober for 2 years, I never took a drink or nothing. I was offered that job as an alcohol and drug counselor, but I had no real knowledge, so they sent me away for training. We did the first 4 years, got our BAs, and then I sort of ventured towards counseling. I got really good at it. I helped a lot of people, not only in the Native community, but also in the non-Native community. I was chief for 3 5-year terms. I took my role very seriously, with a lot of pride. I had a vision about what I wanted to see our community be like. I had a road put in, a larger road, because we didn't have a road. We had no water system. We put a water system in. We made a band council, a band office, where it is now. And this is my history. We all have a history, every one of us. Don't let your history hold you back or let it pull you down. But to learn to live for today and enjoy today as if it was going to be your last day, and nothing matters. We know what that word love means now. Once you learn what love is, it's a strong medicine. To feel that and to share that with someone, and they can do the same to you, it's a wonderful feeling,